Hello, I hope you're doing well. This video is going up on Sunday and I should be hopefully enjoying myself at the Chicago Stationery Fest. And I think for next week's video, it's going to be my vlog for Chicago. But beforehand, I wanted to show you everything stationery related that I will be bringing on my trip. I filmed a pretty similar video last year for my New York Stationery Fest trip, but that was like one of the first times I traveled in a long time, so I think I kind of overpacked and I shifted things around for this trip, and I think it'll work a lot better. Okay, quickly about the pouches, because I know I'm gonna get questions about it. These are unreleased, they are samples, and I am just using them because I have it. I'm gonna start with this smaller pouch, which has 2 zipper compartments. Here I have a few tools that I think will come in handy. This is the Kokuyo dot liner, which is a adhesive tape runner, and this comes in handy especially if I have like tickets or receipts that I want to paste in. This is a little pair of scissors that I got from Muji. I'm gonna put this in my checked-in bag. This is a Wiper Petite cream tape. It is basically a whiteout, but instead of like the bright blue toned white, it is a cream color, as the name indicates. And I like this because the Hobonichi paper is cream colored, so it blends in really well. Mono eraser, and then a silver metal ruler which has a piece of scrap washi on it. I always bring a metal ruler because in addition to the purposes of a ruler, it works really well to cut washi tapes and rip it down to size. So there is that. In here I have my stickers and some pens. I just have a hair tie to hold it together. This is my Uni Alpha Gel mechanical pencil, which many of you know I have had this since I was in kindergarten, so it is coming with me on this trip. Then I have my Energel Clena 0.4. This is what I use for writing on stickers or just like things that don't work well with fountain pens. And then because I'm a crazy person, I am literally bringing 4 Tombow Fudenosuke. This is what I use every single day for all of my doodles and lettering, so I cannot bear the thought of like losing one or running out for some reason and not having it available, so I'm bringing 4. Okay, then for stickers I have the Keep It Together reusable sticker book. This is, I think, the A6 size. Yeah, slightly smaller than A6. This is basically a stapled book of sticker release paper, so I just stuck on a little bit of everything, and this way I don't need to bring a million sticker sheets. It is double-sided, so you can use a back, but I just prefer to use one side. And I was gonna do a table of contents, but I haven't finished that. So yeah, that has most of my regular stickers. Then I have the small size of the plastic envelopes. And in here I have just a few craft sticky notes, which I really like to get creative with in my spreads and like rip it up for fun effects. Dot grid emoji sticky notepad, just for making lists or whatever. And then I have a bunch of vinyls, which I know, like, when am I gonna use this? I don't know, but I feel better having it on hand in case I want to decorate something. Of course, I have my Chicago one. So in my store, this one is called small because it's a unconventional size. I don't think there's a name for it, but I also made one that is like A6, so yeah. That is why it's so similar, but there's a little bit of difference. Anyways, I am using this one for my tiny icons and actual sticker sheets. I just picked a bunch of tiny icons that I feel like would be relevant on this trip. A lot of emoji heads, some work stuff, food, drinks, And then I have some regular sticker sheets that I think might come in handy. Also for things that are like rainbow, I can't really put one of everything in this reusable sticker book, so I just prefer to bring the full thing. And then these are the gathering of emojis, which I think will be really handy, especially for this trip, because maybe one day I will hang out with just one person, another day I might hang out with 2 other people, and then just like it goes on and on. I also have the anniversary sampler, which has a little bit of everything. These 2 stickers are from Randy, who I will be meeting at Chicago Stationery Fest. Super excited. And then these are like foiled seal stickers, which I think will be nice as deco. I think this is it for stickers. And everything fits in here. Then I have this XL pouch, which is gigantic. And again, I'm making a few adjustments, but as is, it's working well. There is an outer pocket, but I didn't stuff anything inside. This is the main compartment. There are also like pockets inside and another zip pocket. Let me get this out of the way. These are just some of my favorite Tombow markers, which I think are very versatile. So I have 772, 991, 076, 526, 992, and 75. And then I'm bringing a single Sailor ink pen in 340. I think just with these colors I can do a lot with it, so yeah. I'm gonna get a hair tie and group this together later. Okay, then I have this little pen case, which I will just say, like, this is not gonna be released. I was trying this like embroidery thing and it wasn't working out so well. I might revisit this in the future, but for now, I just have a sample for myself to use. Again, this is just a prototype, so it's looking really wonky, but it works, and I'm the only one using it, so it doesn't matter. There are 4 elastic pen loops, and these are the 4 fountain pens that I will be bringing. Do I need to bring 4 fountain pens for a 5-day trip? Probably not, but I like to be prepared. So this is my Leonardo Momento Magico fountain pen, which I use basically every day. My Pilot Vanishing point, which I also basically use every day. This is my ᴘᴏᴅᴜᴜᴜ, which is inked up with a red. This is what I like to use for annotations and stuff like that. And then of course I will be bringing my Esterbrook collaboration pen. I thought especially if anybody wanted to see it in person, I can kind of show it off. And then here I have some washi samples. These are some pretty stardust washi tapes from Simply Gilded. I think it'll be nice for layering. And then I also have 2 smaller washi cards with washis from my own store. I always get questions about what the purpose of these cards are, and it's especially good for traveling, so you don't need to bring a bunch of different rolls. Okay, and then lastly, there's a zip pocket here, but I don't believe I put anything inside. No, I didn't. Just a few more things. I'm gonna bring this brass clip, which is helpful for holding things down in photos and stuff like that. Gonna bring my mini sketchbook from Rhodia. This is where I do some of my idea sketches for products. I'm keeping my e-reader in there as well, just because it's convenient. And then of course I will be bringing my Hobonichi Cousin, which has everything in there. This is my spread for Chicago with the Chicago washi. I already prepped my pages for Chicago. I did this cool like Dutch store thing, but I kind of messed up because I cut off more sheets than I needed, but that's okay. Anyways, yeah, that is basically it for this video. I thought about bringing my Hobonichi Weeks, which is my health and fitness planner. I'm probably gonna try the hotel gym and maybe run around Chicago just for fun, but I don't want to pressure myself on this trip, so I'm gonna leave this behind and I will fill out whatever when I get back. All right, that is it. I will see you next week, hopefully with my Chicago journaling vlog. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Take care.